Hello, welcome to the show. Today is 12/1/2021, last month of the year, first day of the last month of the year. And let's talk about the electric trucks a little bit. I think they're very, very cool. Tesla and everybody that's pursuing it is smart, and they should really do it. Especially local trucks. I'm surprised my company, as large as they are, they did not go for it. Or they did go for it. I think Coca-Cola is doing it for local deliveries. But I'm working with the company that is dedicated to local stores and routes. And they're gonna save a lot. They're gonna save so much money on fuel. Not as much as over the road, because over the road you're wasting a lot more fuel bill. Like the fuel bill over OTR drivers versus local drivers is pretty hefty. I think I'm gonna just throw out some rough numbers, but it's like if you're running 2,500 miles, times what I don't have a calculator, I'm silly, but I've done it before. It's somewhere like in the $2,000 range. 2,500, yeah, like you're wasting a lot of money on fuel, but you're also making a lot of money. So but if you're running local with the day cab, I've calculated and crunched the numbers with a truck that's a 2020 getting 50 or more than 5 miles per gallon. These new trucks are 8.5 miles per gallon. I'm in a 2020 Freightliner Detroit 10 speed, and this thing is giving me 8.5 miles per gallon. And I run about 1,000 miles. It comes out to like anywhere from 95 to like 190 to like 110 gallons a week. 90 to 110 gallons a week times, let's just call it 100 gallons. Local work, and that comes out to like, whatever, $100 times whatever the price of the gallon is, which right now it's like, what is it? It's creeping up, but it's going back down. It's weird, but it's like anywhere from $400 to $450 on fuel each week for local companies to run a truck. So it's a lot less that they're going to be saving if they switch to electric trucks. And I'm not sure. These guys are smart. They're not gonna make the switch until they see all the kinks worked out and the downtime they want to see, because everything new is, there's always issues and concerns and breakdowns, and that's what I imagine that they're waiting for, because we just got a bunch of new 2021 Freightliner, not Freightliner, Kenworth T680s, and those things look sweet. They look really like lowriders. They're all like, the aerodynamic looks really cool, the design and everything. The T680 Kenworth. But yeah, that's electric trucks are the way to go for city, because pollution and stuff. They should be the first ones to switch over, because the distance and then the breakdowns. You're gonna have a local. You can have not breakdowns, but for the dependability, it's obviously, I think, gonna be better to stay in the city, because you want to charge, and all the charging stations aren't established, infrastructure isn't established for over the road electric trucks. Eventually it'll come around, but all with due time. There's another company too. What was it? Electric truck. The Nikola. Was it General Motors or who was it? General Motors. I think it was General Motors. Well, some other large automobile manufacturer got into it with Nikola, and I guess the guy was a he wasn't a con man, but I mean he sold a bunch of his stock, and then I guess of the company, and it was worth a lot of money, and I guess he bought some house or some mansion or something in Denver. I don't know, he stepped down from CEO position. Oh no, it puts a lot of faith in your company that you believe that it's going to work, That's terrible. Can't do that. But Nikola still has all the rights to it because they were going to use, not Nikola, the company that was going to buy Nikola, or they got into that purchased it or something. They're like, Nikola was going to use their intellectual, property, and not intellectual property, their design and their battery packs and stuff. And they were going to get off to a great start, but now there's a little hiccup in they're working them out. So I think that's the other large company that's going to that's competition with Tesla, right? But Freightliner's coming online too. About Kenworth, they're all in the works, having their meetings, going to make electric trucks too. It's just a given. But it's going to be interesting. I mean, these diesel trucks, there's so many more diesel trucks out on the road that can outlast 1,000,000 miles properly taken, right? All these Detroits, they should be lasting you 1,000,000 miles before you do any serious overhaul or engine maintenance on it. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be a slow conversion over the next 5 to 10 years. But I think the phasing out of electric trucks in local is going to be first. And then over the road trucks. But who knows? Who knows how this thing goes? Everything's getting decentralized, and then there's industries industries in this transportation world that are gonna absolutely not be necessary. If you think about it, what industries have been going out the window already? I think what industries have been going out? I mean, the refrigerated food industry is pretty solid, but at the same time, the farming is being decentralized. Big farms are being decentralized by inner city farms, and companies like Elon Musk brother, Kimball Musk. Yeah, he had this project. What's the name of it? Something, but he's making seaport containers into, this is old too, this is old news. I'm not sure where they're at, but I know it's his brother making seaport containers, converting them into grow houses. So you can get I'm not sure, quadruple the land acreage in one small trailer to produce food. You're specifically just growing the food. You're not messing with dirt or soil or irrigation and all that stuff that goes into an acre. They're compacting it into a little trailer, which is it's going to have to disrupt and take away from farms that are growing, produce and stuff. But yeah, so that industry, I don't know though. I don't know too much. Yeah, if I study and I look at the news and it piques my interest, I'll look into it, but not really. Yep. But yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, and have a nice day.